Hi everyone, hope you're doing well today and thank you for joining us. As I was thinking about what I wanted to share with you all today, I started thinking about all the emotions that we're experiencing right now during this difficult time. And to name just a few, there are many, many more. Maybe we're feeling anxious about what's going on in the present and anxious about the future and the unknown. We could be feeling angry at some of the things that have occurred. Maybe we're feeling grateful that we have a job or we have a roof over our heads. An interesting emotion that I've heard actually several people express is jealousy. Jealous that you're stuck at home and someone else is able to go out and get out and go to work, or vice versa. Maybe you have to go to work and you're jealous of those who are able to stay home. Maybe you're just feeling overwhelmed with the mundane daily things of life as well as just the uncertainty of it all. Maybe you found some peace and you're just feeling peaceful and calm right now. And maybe you're just sad for the pain, sad for those who are suffering. And there's many, many more. And I was thinking through this and realizing that this is one of the things we work with our young people over in Romania is emotions. Understanding our emotions, being aware of them, being aware of the process of emotions. So I thought we could talk a little about that, and then I was going to leave you with an exercise you can do. So when we work with our young people, we talk about how emotions are like waves. And think about a wave. It comes in, it crests, it breaks, and then it goes back out again. So oftentimes the emotions that we struggle the most with are those really big ones, those, huge waves. And they come in fast and they come in big and they can overwhelm us. And our goal as we're working through this process is just to remember that the water will recede. It will go back to our normal. And that I can endure this until it calms down again. So to help them work through this process, we have a 4-step mindfulness activity that we do. So I thought we could give that a try together, and this is something that you can do really anytime. So the first step is just to notice. So I want you to think about a feeling, a big feeling that you've had recently, or maybe you're having right now. Okay. And the first step is just to identify that feeling, to notice it. Give it a name. And then as you're remembering it or feeling it, notice where does it show up in your body. I know for me, when I'm feeling nervous or anxious, oftentimes it's right here, right in my gut. And when I struggle with anger, right in my jaw, I really feel that. So where do you feel that? Where does it show up in your body? And just notice it. The next step is to observe. Does it feel good? Does it feel bad? Sometimes these emotions can be large, positive emotions, if you will, not ones that we're necessarily trying to endure less of. So does it feel good, bad, or maybe neither? Maybe it just is. So just observe that. And the next step is acceptance. Don't try to judge it or change it, right? Tell yourself, this is what I'm feeling right now, and it's okay. Just allow it to be. Don't tell yourself, oh, well, I shouldn't be feeling this or I should be feeling that way. Just accept it. And this can be a really difficult step, so take your time. And once you're really able to just accept it and let it be, it is what it is, we move on to the final step, which is to investigate. So this is where we want to notice the part of the emotion that is present, as well as those parts that might be past or future. So, for example, if you're feeling anxious or you're worried, oftentimes a good part of that feeling is looking into the future. Well, if this happens, if this happens, if that happens. So try to separate that out and just see what part of that emotion, is right here and now. And sometimes fear can be really based in the past. Well, this happened before and it's going to happen again. So just really try to separate those out and investigate. And this one is really important, don't identify with that feeling. Your emotion doesn't equal you. Okay? So just try to remember that. It's an emotion. It's not you. And then if you can, kind of investigate, what caused me to feel this way? Was there a trigger? Is it just things that have built up over time? Why am I feeling like this? And then you can ask yourself, when have I felt this way before? Right? And as you go through this process, you start to engage that emotion, you will feel yourself starting to calm down a little bit. And again, our goal is to remember that the water will recede and I can endure it until it calms down. And if you're able to practice this little awareness of emotions, mindfulness activity, as new emotions or these same emotions come back up again, and if you can go through the process again, it might help to just lessen the intensity and help you to remember that it will pass. So I hope this has been helpful. Thank you for watching today. If you're watching on Facebook, we'd love it if you could give our page a like. And we're also on Instagram at Embrace Mercy and YouTube at CO, the number 2 RO 2001, where all our videos can be found. Thank you all. Have a blessed day.